Hey, this is Africa. I'm so excited to be here with you again. Answer another question. Will I lose connection with my tribe if I use tech in my business? Well, I don't know that I've actually lost any connection with tribe by using tech. I think there is this concern. I was in a group today and we were talking about technology and high tech, but also being really high touch. And so I think people think if I want to really be in communion with the people that I'm serving, I need to be very, very high touch. In order to be very, very high touch means I need to be really, really low tech. And to be honest, that's not true. You can be high touch and be high tech, right? So right now, I'm sure you probably are using technology in some way, whether to send out emails, if you're doing something like this, Facebook Lives, etc. You're being somewhat high tech, reaching out to people on Facebook or Instagram or any of those places. You're using technology, right? It's the amount that you use and how you embed it within the process of getting to know people and also providing service to your clients. So I would say I know some people have great, thriving businesses who are very low tech, very high touch. So they only go out and they speak. When they speak, they're not taking email addresses, they're just having people fill out forms. And from that, people will follow up with them. They are gathering email addresses. They may email people individually. They don't shoot out a newsletter or anything like that to stay top of mind. They do try to keep it as low tech as possible. And that's wonderful. They have, and that's probably something I should have said at the beginning. You can create the kind of business you want. Sometimes there's limitations based on the model you want, and sometimes those limitations don't matter, right? So the people I know who are doing really well in this model, they really enjoy it. They have a lot of word of mouth going on. Like I said, they do speaking from stage. They gather information. They will phone call people or email people individually and invite them into their program. And then, they need very limited amount of people in those programs because of the cost of the program and the amount they're wanting to earn, right? So if you're not trying to be a multimillionaire, and some of these people, they're earning $500,000 in their business. They've been around for a while, so this was not an overnight thing. They've been around for a while, and they're now earning $500,000 in their business. But this is the model that they chose. They went very, very low tech. And they did that, maybe at the time it was kind of scary to venture into technology. Some people don't feel good about technology. There's all sorts of reasons as to why. And even those people, there's a few that I know who have that $250,000, $500,000 business. And they're now at that point of like, I want to go bigger. I want to serve more people. They're not necessarily looking to make more money per se. They could be. But their biggest concern is having a wider impact, sharing their magic really truly on a global level. And they know they're not going to get that by just staying, quote, small, local, word of mouth, trying to make it happen. So now, even at their level, they're looking to see, how do I venture into this technology space? How do I create an email list? What service do I use? Right? That's a nice first step, because you still are being intimate by being in contact with people on a fairly consistent basis, right? You don't have to be in contact every day. I tend to try to put email out to my email list at least once a week. But I do have people, they email their list every day. It's really what makes sense for the rhythm and what kind of content that you're producing for your tribe. So I try to probably put out more videos than I do email newsletters, right? That's just who I am. And I think that's what communicates my message the best. So it might be for those people who are just starting out, the idea of doing videos all the time, even if they're used to being on stage, does not feel that great to them, right? So start where you are. Start with getting that email newsletter list, right? Get the people, those people you've been emailing individually, have them opt into your list. Give them some incentive to opt into your list. It doesn't have to be your time per se, right? You don't have to decide, I'm going to do a free 30-minute coaching session with everyone who opts in. You don't have to do that. But you could give them maybe a recording of a talk or a PDF, something that entices them to opt into your list, so that now weekly, daily, monthly, there's a lady who emails out monthly, I just remembered that. Whatever frequency that they can expect, they're going to get that email. They'll get an email maybe when you're in their location, like whatever it is that you want to do with that, so that you're slowly ramping up technology and keeping that intimacy. Just because there's a lot of technology in the process doesn't mean there's lack of intimacy. I think that's really one of the concerns. So one of the things I've seen that I absolutely love is, okay, you've got an email list. Maybe you're doing this, you're shooting videos like I am, going live on Facebook or one of the other social media channels. Someone joins your program. Now you get to send them an individual email or video that is very personal and specific to them, welcoming them. That technology now is just creating more intimacy, right? Because typically when someone signs up for a program, they're not going to get an individual video sent to their email saying, hey, thank you, Sally C, for signing up for the program. This is what you can expect. I can't wait to meet up for you. By the way, I was looking at your Facebook page, and I noticed that you do this and this. Oh, we have this in common. That's the kind of thing that most people don't get. And that's one of the ways to inject intimacy with technology, whether you do it via video like I would, or you're going to do it in an email message. That you took the time out of your day to really look at their lives and what they're doing and what they post, and to tease out how the two of you could have the same hobbies or know some of the same people, or something that you just found fascinating about what they did. That means the world. And that, my love, is intimacy. Those are just a couple of the ways that you can be both high tech and high touch, so you don't lose that intimacy with your with your tribe or with your clients. It's very, very important to keep that, because we're in a world, I think, where intimacy can get lost really fast, where we can be the other side of the screen and not really think too much about what we say to someone. And so to mitigate that, really take the time to get to know the people in your tribe. Take the time to get to know your clients as they're coming on board into your program. And that will make all the difference in the world in being high tech and high touch. All right, with all that said, I forgot to say, oh my goodness, how could I forget? Check out Tech for Woo. I talk about these kinds of things all the time in the program, as well as giving you some wonderfully practical steps on doing the things that you need to do in technology, especially to be high tech and high touch, and I give you a personalized roadmap to start integrating in technology and to use the technology you've already adopted even better. Okay, with that, I say peace, joy, love to you.